Hello, welcome back. In this video we're going to talk about penny stocks. So stick with me in this one and let's see what we can get into. So I'm actually filming this one in 4K, so let me know what the difference in video quality is if you actually even noticed it. So let's have a look. I've had to put the camera further back because that's how it works. It basically crops the frame for you. So just before we get started, I'd like to thank you for your continued support throughout this whole YouTube journey thing that I'm doing. It is a bit different to me, but I'm getting used to it and I'm actually finding it really fun, which is really good. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to the video. That I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. So penny stocks, these are very exciting but also very high risk. So do keep that in mind for when you're watching this video. Penny stocks for me is anything below $5, and the reason for this is the volatility, at least for me personally. So if anything goes up 50 cents, it's 10%. So you can see that already. That's quite a big jump, and that's a successful trade for many people, which is why we need to trade these with a high risk mentality. But penny stocks can also be very exciting, very lucrative. They can give you a lot of money very quickly. But it also swings around the other side as well. You can also lose a lot of money. So you need to make it a really good educated investment before you get into them. Actually, on my swing trading account, I'll stick a little screenshot up here. I do have a playlist that says, watch list that says $5 and a plus, and also just penny stocks. So I really kind of separate it that way for me. So penny stocks often have this kind of stigma attached to them that they're kind of really bad companies or they have really bad fundamentals and things like that. But I don't think that's true. I think obviously a lot of early companies, for example, 4 months ago, Nano Dimension was a penny stock. Senseonics was a penny stock. I think it actually has dripped back down to a penny stock. But these are companies that are going to fly in the future. So you have to kind of catch that early innovation and that early business model. You can really get rewarded for it. And I'm hoping one that I picked, Izea Worldwide, will actually become not a huge company, but something definitely bigger than $5. If you don't know who they are, you can go ahead and watch this video up here in the corner. I'll go over kind of what the company's about, what their future prospects are and things like that. So my thoughts on penny stocks are quite simple: high risk, high reward, and I use them to swing them personally. So if you don't know what swing trading is, drop me a comment down below and ask me to do a swing trading video, and we can talk about that in the future. I do plan on doing swing trading portfolio updates, sorry, and that's quite a mouthful actually, going forward. So let me know again if you fancy watching those. So yes, getting back slightly on subject, I have a different account, so I use the ISA in Trading 212, and now you're thinking, why is he using the ISA in Trading 212 to do swing trading? Now, the reason is because when I started out, I did all my big investments in the invest account, and obviously they blew up with the bubble that kind of happened in kind of late October, early November, December time, the last 4 months basically, until last week. And yeah, so they all kind of blew up, and so I had to leave them in there because my gains were so high, at least in my perspective, for my beginner stage of investing. And yeah, so I've just kind of left my long-time portfolio in the invest side of Trading 212. So I have switched over to the ISA account for the swing trading. And also, if I get to a point where I can basically withdraw money completely tax-free, then I'm thinking that actually is kind of a benefit for me. So for example, if I make a 20k trade, which would be amazing, I could take out the 20k and it'll be completely tax-free, obviously because it's an ISA. At least that's how I perceive it going forward. So for example's sake, I will say I have £1,000 in the account. Obviously it's not an accurate figure, but we'll use that for now. And I'll do, say, for example, 5 penny stocks, or something that I see that will particularly go forward with a nice swing. I will use 5 £200 each stake, again as an example, and then I'll kind of ride it out from there. I'll set some targets, I'll keep up with the news, I keep up with the technical analysis with all of those stocks, and then yeah, take it out when I can, and if it drops a little bit, that's just part of trading. So far in this video we've gone over why they're called penny stocks, why they're high risk, the stigma that's attached to them that possibly isn't actually a stigma, it is just basically an early company. Or an early innovation company. It's not always as bad as it seems with a penny stock, they're not always garbage. And also we've talked about my swing trading account, which is also in Trading 212, but I use the ISA version. And generally my thoughts on them, investing with them, and obviously my plans going forward with the future with my ISA account. I really need to find a way to actually structure my videos properly, because what I've done here is just talk at you, and hopefully you have taken some sort of smidgen of information. I haven't really got a plan, I'm just talking about penny stocks. So So I do apologise if it's a bit of a mess, but that's just how it works for me. You know, I say things and you take the information, you watch it 1 or 2 times and go from there. So having said that, thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you give it a nice big old like and a good tickle of that subscribe button. I really appreciate that, and I hope I see you in the next one. Well, I'm sure we'll be talking about something investing related. Cheers guys, make sure you have a very good week. So have some coffee. Have some coffee, that will help.